I have reviewed several personal statements, and these 5 mistakes are in every Fulbright application. And if you correct 3 of these 5 before you hit submit, I guarantee that you will already be ahead of most of people who are applying against you. And the reason why I'm sharing this video with you is that I'm a Fulbright scholar. And since coming to America, my life has changed. I became a TEDx speaker, and then I was invited to Chicago conference as a speaker. And I get the opportunity to attend conferences and to be around people that I would never ever imagine before. So let's get back to work. Number 1, I have written the list of these 5 mistakes so that I won't forget. The first one, treating optional sections as optional. On the Fulbright application, there are some sections that are called optional. Now, I want you to delete this word from your mind. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, on the application that is really optional. Everything gives you a chance to show the committee members what type of person you are. So, show what you have done, something about you. So use every chance you have in it. And if you leave all those optional sections empty, what it tells, it shows committee member that you aren't serious about it. The first year, I got lazy. I'm gonna be honest. I was lazy to reach out to my past achievements and use them to fill the optional sections. And I was rejected. I deserved that. The second year, I went back to everything I had ever done, and I used to fill all the optional sections. Okay. Number 2, this mistake I see everywhere. No hook in the personal statement. See, today we all talk about short video styles. For example, TikTok. Everyone says that TikTok is all about hook. You have only 3 seconds before someone swipes up and moves to another video. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. The personal statement is something same. Your first paragraph should have a hook. Otherwise, if you lose committee members' attention in the first paragraph, you lose momentum. And then it gets more difficult to make them to really pay attention to your whole flow, right? To your whole personal statement. Good hook catches committee members' attention, and they are more involved in reading your personal statement to identify who you are and what you are looking for really in this life. Number 3, an opening with no connection. Some people have really great achievements, but they aren't related to the program. Let me give you an example. Right now, I'm doing my master in data science, but for 8 years, I was an artistic swimmer, and I can say that I had some achievements. I was on national team of Georgia, and I had some first places in the championships. But I have not used in my personal statement. If I start my first paragraph with my achievements and then I move on to my life and my experiences in data world, the committee member will be lost. She'll be like, how it's connected, the one thing to another. There is no connection, and in that way it's not hook, but it's a distraction. And I'm losing momentum, I'm losing her attention, and it's doing nothing for me. Nothing. So, everything you write in first paragraph somehow should be related to your whole journey and to the program you are interested to continue. Number 4, I can tell you that 9 out of 10 personal statements have this problem. I'm reading their personal statement like a CV instead of a story. And I understand. We all think that Fulbright is something that looks for leaders, looks for high achievers, and if I won't use all of my achievements, then how they will choose me? And this is the mistake. Yes, they look for evidence, and you have to write really good story about you. You should have a flow, and clear structure. But it does not mean that you should write all the achievements you have done as if you are reading out loud your CV. This is a mistake and you will get rejected in that case. It's better to write, for example, 5 achievements only. If you have 10, only half of them. It's fine. As long as when I start from A point, I can move on to B, to C, to D, and there is logical flow. I don't get lost, I don't get distracted, and I don't lose interest. This is the key part, and not showing off how many achievements you have. If we take 100 people, I think everyone can compete with their achievements. Someone will have 5, someone 10, 15, 20. So no way that you can grab someone's attention just mentioning all your crazy achievements. Have a flow, have a good storyline. Start from A and to D with logical flow. This is the winning framework style. But if you're really interested how to write the winning personal statement and study plan and how to do the right research for the study plan, I have created all those resources in my guide, and I will put my link in the description below and in the pinned comment section so you can grab and use those really good resources. Next one, using AI to write it. I know, we all have instinct in today's world to use AI to rewrite, restructure. Even I use it on a daily basis to rewrite my emails to professors. Yeah, I'm being very honest with you. But never use it for personal statement or study plan. You can use for study plan to give it a bit of its structure. I mean, for study plan, you can. I would not use in your place, but you can. But for personal statement, forget that there exists an AI tool. Forget that. Because if you give me 2 personal statements, I can definitely say which one is written by you and in which you used AI. Even if you only use it to rewrite, so you wrote in and you use it to rewrite, I can tell you definitely. I'm not saying this because of these long dashed lines that we see when we are using AI tools. I know that you will delete those dashed lines before you submit those applications, but still, when I'm reading something which is rewritten by AI, there is no sense of who you are. I see some generic facts about you, but I lose track and I lose interest when I'm reading the personal statement. While when it's written by you, there is your personality in it. So, I have not used AI when writing my personal statement, and that's what I would suggest you to do. Oh, and the last one. Let's call it like a bonus tip. The easiest thing in the Fulbright application is writing a study plan. But for it to be easy for you, you have to do really good quality of research before. So you should have clear sense what program you want, which university, which faculty, and why. Why and what you're gonna study there. Why them and what are you gonna study there. If you do this research completely, then the study plan becomes the easiest part. In my guide, I go through the whole research part. So I share my screen and I show when I was looking for programs, how I started, how I chose the ones I wanted, how I approached it. I have put in clear structure in the guide and you can find it there. Do and spend a lot of time on research part, and then writing study plan becomes the easiest of all this application. So if you correct all these 5, not 6 mistakes that I have mentioned, even not 6 but 3 of them, you will be ahead of most of the people who are applying for Fulbright. And wish you best.